Let's do this. It looks like Tier 4 will be racing at Canada. So, 70 laps around Canada. It's going to be interesting, but there it is. That's the track. Oh dear. Oh dear indeed. So, have fun everyone. We'll be going readying up very shortly, but Canada is the track. No respins, I'm sorry, Donut. This is the track we'll be racing at, so get ready for lots of penalties. I hope you all are ready to stay within the lines, because this is going to be fun. 10 less cars to finish. Yeah, GG. What the frick? What is my game doing? There we go. There we go. So, I'm just gonna do the BRB back soon, and we'll be loading in very shortly. I think we're actually about to ready up, to be honest with you. Yeah, they've been told we're ready up, so I might as well just wait here then. 70 laps! Yes. It's gonna be a long one, but I'm sure it'll... My dog, be quiet. Imagine if it's wet as well, that would be... I don't even want to speak that into existence, that would be horrible for everyone. So, here we go. Ignore if you hear my dog in the background, she is absolutely losing it, I don't know why. So, we're just going to have to ignore that, but... Come on. And Duck has joined, so everyone is in here now. We got all our people, all the drivers, ready to go. So, holy crap, it's taken a very long time to get the tires and everything loaded, hasn't it? Quali looks dry. So this is going to be important, but yeah, it's a 100% race. So the drivers, they would have had time. They've had plenty of time to practice for the tracks that are on the wheel, but there was no certainty as to what track it would be. So this is interesting. We already got someone coming out straight away. One of the Alpines, CZ, is ready to go. No time for setup loading. He's just going out. Okay. We'll get everything up. We'll get everything going. As we're in for a long night tonight. Tier 3 straight after this as well. So we'll see if, because I'm racing Tier 3, so we'll see if I actually can... We'll see how much time it cuts into it. Because it's going to take... This is obviously going to take a while. Just hopefully we don't have any issues that require a lobby restart. CZ is on an outlap, but he's in hot lap. That is not the one. Not the one at all. Got a Red Bull out. I think that's... My eyes deceiving me. Where's the other Red Bull? Killer. Killer AU. Let's quickly... So, CZ... I don't know why he's on hot lap. This is just costing him so much time already. So much battery possibilities. Not ideal. Not ideal, but we'll go on board with him for his first lap, and we'll see what he can do. I'd say a 9 could be pole, like a mid to low, high 9. That could be pole. I know the drivers haven't had time to practice, but a mid to high 9 seems... Maybe a high 9. That seems reasonable for pole. No? Oh, the tier 4 chat is... Is it actually going to rain? Oh my god. I've looked in the tier 4 chat and I think it's going to rain. We might need to get some confirmation from somebody. But yeah, it looks like there's going to be some rain for the race. Hello. And I'm happy with this because I'm the commentator. So I need all the excitement I can possibly have. I'm all by myself tonight. But however, we might even get someone joining us. I think Magic Shot said he might be joining at some point. CZ coming around the final chicane. He's actually invalidated. Final chicane, not ideal. It's a 115.5 though. Oh dear. Killer AU will be next. Yellow flag. Someone's just going, letting others through. Yeah, very slow laps to start. I don't think it doesn't take this long to do Canada. I know it's a banker, but he's probably doing another lap actually. It could have been like a none for most of it. So there's our first time, but I need a representative time like this. This is probably representative. Chevy Wolves 1:11.512. So not too bad from him. As Jerabot goes up to the top of 10.3. There we go. There's a 9. So this is the laps that I was talking about. We'll probably be seeing, I'd say mid-9 then. A 9.9 banker. That's a solid lap from Cross Eyes. So that's going to be up there for sure. Killer AU, I know he's also on a lap. So we'll see what his middle sector is. He might actually not have enough fuel to do this lap. But well, he's 5.3 seconds up. So that's at least a 12. And he's actually... Is he going to finish the lap? We'll see. The lag has started. Oh no. Actually, I got a way to stop this. Instead of watching the stream on my... Oh no, phone. What? Oh dear. Yeah, stop watching the phone on Wi-Fi and watch it on data. That's better. Because then it's not, shouldn't lag out my game or the stream. But Killer AU, he actually did a 11.2, so that's not too bad. And Grizz on his, I think this is a debut for him. I might be wrong. But I believe this is Grizz's debut in Wallaby, and he's done a pretty good lap in P3 at the moment, but they're still so far behind these two Haas cars, so they really want to have a look here. But the main rivalry, we have a championship rivalry at the moment. Now, the points gap's pretty big, but Jerabot, championship leader, he's going to want to look for a good result today, as this is a double points race. So even though he's leading by quite a few points, the likes of J-Swole, who's missed a couple rounds, J-Swole and Combo Ollie, they can capitalize from this. Combo puts himself on the front row. That's a good lap from him. But J-Swole and Combo, they can really benefit from anything that happens in this race, because it's 100% double points. So it's anything can happen. I'm going to have a look at the championship standings. I can't put them up on the stream because I've been unprepared. So I don't really... It's fine. But Jerabot leads by... It's 185 plus... Or 61 points. So 61 points, he leads over Combo Ollie. So if Combo wins and Jerabot DNFs, then he leads by like 10 points or something. 9 points, sorry. Because 70 points are on the available here. 72 because of the fastest lap. So 72 points are available tonight. That's crazy. So it's all to play for. Oh, 81. What did they do? Oh my god. Oh, 80. Am I good? Yeah, no, that's not right. Oh my god, I completely forgot. See, it's holiday, so I can just forget about that. Oh dear. So, yeah, even with a DNF and a combo win, it just brings the championship points closer. So, it'll be 9 points. No, it'll be less than that if combo gets fastest lap. But anything can happen, and we're going to find that out tonight, I'm sure, as J Swell's come out for another outlap as he invalidated War Machine. He's invalidated to Two-Door Gaming. He's been looking pretty solid recently. He's on the mediums. I think he invalidated this then, though, so he's going again. But he, I believe, won last week. I think he won last week in one of the races, because it was back-to-back. He won Singapore, but then Abu Dhabi was one... Not Abu Dhabi. What was the other one? Saudi. Saudi was won by Two-Door. Singapore was won by Henchman. Oh my god. Let's go chat. War about to cop a W. I agree. Don't... Anybody that's about to diss on the GOAT, you're delusional. He's going to come out and absolutely embarrass everybody. Lots of invalidations. That's what I'm going to see a lot of tonight, I think. We've got Cross Eyes. He's invalidated again while actually being up on his time. So, not ideal for Cross Eyes. Where does Cross Eyes sit in the championship? I need to have a look at that too. He's sitting... I think he's 4th. Bahasa insane in this tier at the moment. No, he's not 4th. He's 6th. Henchman's 4th. Henchman, look out. Holy crap, I didn't even realize Henchman was in the fight. He's having a good season. He's been very consistent. So good on him for that. In my stream, it's completely bugged out. Goffy! Well, he's in the pits, so he better come out, otherwise... Unfortunately, that's going to be a waste of the... So Goffy, you better go out at some point. Unfortunately, there's an ad. Hopefully you guys don't have it, but... I don't think he added me back. We can invite him, but I don't think he added me back, so... He's going to need to contact me on some way of the stream or the Discord if he wants to get an invite back, because I don't think he added me. I think I added everybody in the lobby before this, and a few added... A lot of them added me back, but... Yeah, well, we need Goffy to go out on the track first, and then we can see this hot lap. So, would be nice. Combos on an out lap. We've got Two-Door coming in. He actually did a 10-3 on medium, so that's not bad at all. Henchman, he is done, but he's gone 6. He's done a 10-8. Not too shabby. Chevy Wolves, 3/10 improvement. Goes up to 8th position. There's a lot of cars that still need to do laps because they've all invalidated. So there's going to be lots of position gains in this race based off pens. If you can avoid getting a penalty, which I doubt anyone will, but it would be so beneficial for your race if you can avoid getting a penalty here. I remember there was actually a 100% race here in Wallaby 3 seasons ago, back in season 5. And there was only one driver out of all the tiers that actually didn't get a penalty the whole race. And I remember that was ZK. Back when he was actually a tier 3 driver. Believe it or not. Back when we only had 3 tiers too. My Wi-Fi cut out, hopefully it comes back. All good, killer. If you need an invite back, just add me. I think you can add me from here and I should be able to get it pop up, but MaxiBoy31, which is the same as my Discord username, so you just add me from that. But add me on EA and I can get you back in once your Wi-Fi comes back, hopefully. Otherwise you're going to have your AI trundling down the back for the whole race. But, oh, Goffy's on an outlap. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Let's watch this. We're going to hide the UI for this. We're going to really, actually, we'll see it because we need to see what he does. So, here we go. Here's the hot lap of Goffy down towards turn number 1. Nice hard braking zone down to 4th gear. Then you want to probably lower it down to 3rd here, or 2nd, whatever suits you, unless that's auto gears, I think. So, solid exit out of there. This is obviously a banker, so he's just going to be taking it nice and chill, but, oh, a bit of grass there. Not ideal. See what his first sector time is. It's a 19.930. I don't know how that stands with everyone else, but get onto the power. Be careful there. Traction, easy to lose around that part of the track. Some corners around this track quite tricky with traction, but down into this next little chicane. Whoa, no, he clips it too much. That's going to be invalidated. Oh dear, as Jerobot goes to the top, it's a 109.801. It's a very good lap from the championship leader, and he extends. This Haas dominance needs to like stop. Holy crap. They are absolutely cooking this season. They really are. And Ferrari too, this is a very solid lineups that these guys have. It's Jay Oswald. Jay Oswald actually went 6th fastest, so not too shabby. We still need Duck Puncher to do a lap and War Machine. Duck invalidated. Turn 1. Oh, War was sliding all over the place. He's gone purple apparently. So let's go on board with the GOAT and finish this lap off. So down into chicane. Oh, he cuts that too much. Bit too deep on the second part. And it will be invalidated. Another victim of that. Goffey's going again, so we'll go on board with him. Hopefully he can complete that lap for Birdie's hot lap request. Getting that speed carried through there. Don't want to mess up here again. Just needs to stay within the lines. Yes, and that's the way to go. Cut to that inside to get use as much of the track as possible. Open it up for this hairpin. Very tricky braking zone. You don't want to brake too late in here, and you also want to get onto the power nice and easy as you can. But then you also want to just accelerate as soon as you have enough throttle. It's easy to lose the car there, but now into the toughest part of the track, because you can invalidate, you can spin, you can hit the wall of champions, you can do so many things. But Goffey, he's going to come across. Oh, that could have been close to the wall. He's going to burn all this battery. And up to the line, it's going to be a 111.137, puts him 11th. So, not too shabby from Goffey. Warwall's going again, however he's ghosted, so something's happened to War Machine. I think that's disrupted his lap. So we'll have to look at Jerobot. He's actually a 10th up. So he's run out of battery. Will he have enough? So through the chicane. Oh, no, he's cut that perfectly. I thought that could have been invalidated, but this is going to be a great lap from Jerobot. Extends the margin by 3/10. It's a 109.625. That is a brilliant lap. So, yeah, mid-9s is the way to go. We'll see what everyone else can do, but I think that's Jerobot's session done unless he has enough fuel to go again after this, which he might. Might have chucked in a lot of fuel because that would have been 3 laps in succession. So Grizz, we'll have a look at him through the chicane on his Wallaby debut. This has been a solid run through that chicane. So he's going to come across the line with a 110.095. Puts himself within 3/1000ths of combo Ollie. So see how they go. J-Man Diego. Well, he put himself up in A. Donut Gorilla. Got some reserves tonight with Donut. We also have, oh, Casper's crashed on, he's crashed on the exit of that final corner. Well, he'll be disappeared by the time the Haas comes around, unfortunately, but. So we'll have a look at Jerobot again. No, that's him done then. He does not have enough fuel, so everyone's coming out. 3/10 Cross Eyes needs to gain if he wants to get pole. We also have Combo Ollie. He's in the fight too. 4/10 needed if he wants to, or a bit more than 4/10 if he wants to get pole position here for this race. J Swell too. There's a big contender. These Astons are in it as well. Two-door has been looking very quick. Like I said last week, I haven't really been watching the TL4 races too much, but I've been following it a bit as much as I can. As usually, Pajala and Mad Dog are on the comms for this tier. But no, it's very interesting, that's for sure. Alrighty, let's get ready. Here's your Williams, Chevy Wolves. We also got the RB of Brake. So, We'll have a look at break for now. That McLaren, I think that's Donut. No, that's not Donut. He's actually invalidated, so that's going to be him done. Track's probably going to be improved quite a sufficient amount. But break down into the chicane. We'll see how much he's actually invalidated on the inside. So that's his session done. P10 at best for him. We'll have a look at Cross Eyes Gaming. So he's going to be the one to watch. One of the main contenders. We'll actually look. There's Combo. No, J-Swell's on an outlap. So Combo's right behind. If he's quick enough, he could get a bit of a tow here from the Haas. Especially down that straight. Tows are going to be very crucial. I know the drivers don't really do it. He's gone purple, but he's only 8 1,000s up on his time. That's not enough. He needs to find about... He needs to find 3/10. So just under 3/10 is what he needs if he wants to get pole here. So what can this middle sector do for him? Is it good enough? Going to cross that line now. It's 2.5 tenths up. So here we go with a good final sector. This could be pole position for Cross Eyes Gaming and possibly a Haas front row lockout. What's Combo doing too? I haven't seen one of his laps like Grizz has done. He's in the pits. Combo Ollie, he might be getting a bit of a tow here. Could be getting affected by a little bit. Cross Eyes down into the chicane now. Is it good enough? Up to the line. What can the teammate of Jerobot do? Can he steal pole from the championship leader? No, he can't. But Combo can. It's a 109.435 and an absolutely cracking lap from Combo Ollie. Holy moly. J-Swell will be next. He's 2 tenths up. J-Swell could be on a decent lap here. What can he do in the Ferrari? It's going to be a 110.1, and he puts himself 7th fastest. I don't know if he would have gotten affected by that tow too much, but he was there for sure. There was a tow involved, but that is still a brilliant lap from the Ferrari. He was pretty far back, but I reckon he could have still gotten affected by the tow down that straight. So yeah, Combo's on pole, ladies and gentlemen. Never rule out Combo, but I was not expecting that. I thought it was going to be the Haas's that session. I know Combo was there, but brilliant lap nonetheless. And we've got a spicy 70 lap race ahead of us. We'll check Discord because I think there is rain on the way. I don't think anyone said anything. No. Who are we waiting on? I think it's Duck. No, we're good. So there we go. There's qualifying. Combo gets pole by nearly 2 tenths from Jerobot. So this championship battle is going to be spicing up big time indeed. So J-Man also got P4. He pipped the Astons there. There's a bit of an outlier there. I was not expecting the Williams driver to get up there. J-Swell down in 7th. He's going to want to look for a big race today if he wants to keep his championship hopes alive. Donut Gorilla getting P8. Nice lap from him. Chevy Wolves. Henchman down in 10th. He's going to want to make up some places if he wants to get into that championship fight. Break, Goffy, Killer AU, Felty, Maney, Casper, Kirko, War Machine, CZ, and Duck Puncher. Unfortunately not getting a lap, but this is going to be a very exciting race we have installed for us. Let me know in the chat who you think is going to get the win. Top 3, anything? Whatever you want. But this is going to be very exciting. It's sunny. So no rain to start this race. We might get it later on. Also getting my dinner at some point throughout the race, so that'll be nice. Oh dear. But we'll be getting going anytime now, anytime soon. Why's my stream so delayed? I feel like it's nothing. It's not gonna even work. Yeah, unpause. This might. Oh, alright, it's alright. It's all good, but here we go. I'm sure we'll get going soon. Just waiting on... Here we go. 5 red lights. Ready to go racing for the mystery round for Tier 4 at Canada. And it's lights out and away we go. It's a good start by Combo, but also a pretty good start by Jerabot. So on the run down to turn 1, Jerabot's going to have the outside, but Combo stays ahead. J-Man up to 3rd. Brilliant start from the Williams driver as Cross Eyes is under pressure from the Aston Martin of Grizz early on and into this first sector. However, it is Cross Eyes who stays ahead for now, but it's Combo Ollie. Brilliant start there from the Ferrari. He's really looking to make amends in this race and get a point to prove as Duck Punch has gone for a spin down the back. That's his front wing gone. So something's happened to him, whether he was impatient or other drivers being impatient, but patience is key in this race as it's going to be a lot of... It's a long one, obviously, 70 laps, so really need to be consistent, get into a rhythm, get into a flow. And once that happens, just try to... Oh, damn the inside. Goes Chevy Wolves on Maney. As Maney looking to fight back. His camera angles are so bad. The guy's halfway down the straight and we're looking at the hairpin. So, it looks like Maney has also underfueled, which is interesting. So, maybe looking for a safety car. There's a lot of guys that I think would have underfueled. But, Combo... Oh, Maney's crashed! Oh, dear. There's a big one. Oh, no. And there's our first safety car. Big crash. That's going to help Duck Puncher out massively. But, jeez. I was not expecting to see a crash at the Wall of Champions on lap 1. Oh, dear. So Combo stretched his lead out to nearly a second. He's on a mission tonight. He's ready to prove a point and show that he can be the one that can do well in these races and win the championship. But that's unfortunate for Maney. First lap and he crashes out. That is not ideal for him. But these things happen. You got to be careful. You really got to be careful at this track. That's the tough thing about a 70 lap racer in Canada, because it's not an easy track. And when you chuck in all these other factors with strict corner cutting, it can make drivers overthink because they want to try to limit as much warnings as they possibly can get in the early stages of the race. And they also want to try to obviously be quick, but you got to sacrifice time as well in the corners. Do you want to play it safe or do you want to be a little bit more risky? So I'm going to have a look at the tyres because I'm sure everyone started on, most people started on the mediums or hards too. Hards, medium, hard, hard, medium. I think that's probably the way to go. It's probably going to be a one stop, but with these safety cars that we'll probably see more than one, I'd say. Stuck's pitted again. So I don't know why. Maybe he started on the hards and he's pitting in to go back onto the hards. Now he's on a fresh set of mediums. Interesting, and he's still sitting... Okay. I was a bit confused by that, but it's alright. A long race ahead. Obviously nothing much to talk about under the safety car, but I'll have a look at the game position, see who made the most on lap 1 there. Game positions is, that's gap. I want intervals and I want position change. So we had, J-Man. He actually got the better start from Cross Eyes. He was able to get past him. Grizz up past his teammate. Then we also had Henchman gain 2, Break gain 2, Killer AU up 3 spots. I think, did he end up getting back in the lobby? I think he did. I didn't see, but he must have. Donut Gorilla started on the hards, down 3, Chevy down 3. I think these were the guys that got caught up in that accident down at the chicane. Casper up 3, War Machine up 3. And Goffey did pit under that safety car, so he's down 6 positions, sorry. down to 18th for now, and Duck gains a spot after he started last. So, oh, something's happened to Casper. What's happened to Casper? Oh no, he's had a spin into the wall. These camera angles are so bad. Oh, he's lost his end plate too. Yeah, that's not ideal. Now, if we want to get spicy here, we can look at these. Oh, we've already got like a whole page of warnings. Look at the exceeded track limits warnings already from people. In one lap, this is what we've seen. Oh my god, we are ready to see so many penalties. I'm sure we're going to get some penalties at some point in this race. We're going to get a lot at some point. I'm calling at least 3 seconds for everybody. But you never know. Something can happen. People might not get penalties. But we'll see. Safety car is in this lap. So unfortunately for Casper, he will not be able to change that front wing under the safety car. So he'll lose quite a lot of time. Bro, what is my Twitch? I need to... I really need to fix my Twitch. Because it's... yeah. I think it's fixed itself now. It's very far behind. That's all. Yeah, it's just very far behind, that's all. It's working now, but it's just really far behind. It's fine. We'll just have to live with it, I guess. But Combo will lead us away and get us going from Jerabot. And there's a bit of a gap here, so it looks like Cross-Eyes got caught napping on the restart. Well, some people pitting. Brake disconnected, so we're going to get him back in. But his AI has pitted him, so unfortunate for him. Looks like the stream's working again. It's just, we're just going to have to live with it. His name's WRL brake, on a T3 brake. So everyone's nice and close. That top 10, actually, Donut Gorilla, he's out of the DRS already. So this group of cars from 1st to 9th, they're in the DRS. So we'll see this train emerge unless something happens and it... yeah, why is it so far behind? There we go. I'll gain like 30 seconds back just by pausing and unpausing. So, brake is back in. Combo leads the way. He's got quite a lot of battery compared... actually, he doesn't have a lot of battery compared to Jeremiah. CZ, there we go. There's our first penalty of the race. Killer AU gets past Henchman down the straight, so no DRS yet. However, we're going to have it this lap. So this is where we're going to see the straight overtakes happen. Henchman's got a penalty now as well, so the penalties are going to start flowing in on lap 6 of the race. And that is not ideal. But Combo gets the fastest lap of the race at 1:14.363 on the mediums. Duck Puncher, he's actually getting quite a few positions here after that restart. He's gotten back past, well, he's gotten past Goffey, so he's on those fresh medium tyres. He's looking to get past War Machine, as he's going to be looking for the move into the exit here, as Duck has the DRS, so he's going to go for it. Or Warward does not defend it. He doesn't fight it. He lets Duck Puncher through, and that is the McLaren driver up to 13th after starting last. It's Combo. He's broken DRS from Jerabot. Oh, Jerabot's barely hanging on. Combo's burning, but Jerabot's also burning to stay in it. It looks like Jerabot has a bit more of that straight line speed. So, yeah, Combo, they're all playing it nice and safe through the chicane. That's what you want to do. Just keep it safe. Don't want to risk too much getting those penalties or warnings or even hitting the wall. It's not what you want. His War Machine's pitted, but he's got a 10-second penalty. Sees he's got another penalty. His brake. Oh dear. I think he's a... is he a lap? Oh, he's out. His game has absolutely screwed him over. GG. So it won't matter him getting back in as Kirko gains as far as Warwars in the pits. That's unfortunate. I'm getting a 10-second. But yeah, Combo looking to push on and get Jerabot out of the DRS. Unfortunately for him, Jerabot's closed back in. but it was close. It was about 9/10. It was even a second by the start of the straight. So it's Combo getting those better exits out of. Need another. Yeah, I'll send him an invite, but I don't. Well, he's retired, so. And the screen freeze is what causing the lag. I've just realised. You'll love to see it. Oh, we got a battle here. We go down the inside. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Grizz had a look. He really did on the outside, but it wasn't going to work. But he's got a better exit than Cross Eyes. Out of the chicane, down the inside into turn 1, and he gets the job done up to 4th place. Nice move there from the Aston Martin. Donut Gorilla, the next to pick up a penalty for multiple warnings. So hopefully we don't get too much lag. I don't really want that. I think I don't know if it's my stream or it's just the stream in general keeps bugging out a bit. But we have had a lead change. Jerobot gets the move done on Combo Ollie. And he's gotten the job done for now. So we've had our first swap of the DRS as Henchman has gone round. He's hitting the wall. He's going to reverse back onto the track. Oh, he nearly hits the wall there. That could have been rear wing damage. But a careful rejoin there from Henchman. As Combo Ollie retakes the lead. They're actually going to go side by side. No, they're not. But, oh, look at J-Man Diego. He's going to go for the move, and he gets the job done on Jerobot. Looking to make moves in this race is J-Man Diego. And up into second, Grizz looking for it on Jerobot. Jerobot loses 3 places down 1 straight. That is what happens when you don't have DRS. It's also, of course, double DRS for those 2 straights. So you lose a lot of time. You can lose plenty of positions from that, depending on how close everyone is. And Jerobot's lost 3. So it's now the top 8 that are in this DRS train. Two Door Gaming, the only one on the hards compared to everyone on the mediums in this group. So he's going to be the one looking to overcut, potentially, everyone when they all pit. They'll be probably pitting around lap, maybe like 25, 30. I'd say, I don't know, because you can do a lot of laps on the hards, especially if it's a long race like this, 70 laps. So, well, it's short, the track, so it gets through very quickly. That's why it's 70 laps. This will take about quite a bit, as Jerobot's actually fallen out of that gap a bit. He's lost a lot of time, and he's actually about. He'll gain it back, but he's out of DRS almost. But because of Grizz and J-Man battling up ahead, he will gain all that time back. So it's back into that close DRS range. He's 7/10 back. He's struggling a bit, is Jerobot. So let's see what he can do. But other than that, most of the field is spreading out here, getting into their own race as the 2 Sabres at the back. As Chevy Wills has had a moment. He spun and ghosted in the middle of the track, but our next victim of a spin, and CZ gets a penalty. We've seen Casper go for a spin in the wall. It's 9 seconds of penalties for CZ. Sorry about that. Yeah, 9 seconds. Oh dear. Not ideal considering how we are only 10 laps in this race. Yeah, I got... Oh, 3... Okay, I was going to say we are not going 3 wide into the chicane for the lead, but Grizz takes the lead. J-Man up to second. So, yeah, that without the DRS, it's easy to lose positions. As Two Door Gaming, he's gotten past Jerobot and Cross Eyes. So the Aston Martin on the hards, they're really starting to kick in now as Killer AU has gotten back past J-Swell. I didn't actually see that. But, he cuts that corner a bit too much. That's a penalty for Killer AU. That's going to cost him. When you're in these DRS trains, it pulls you out of the train post-race. But we'll see what happens with other drivers if they are going to get penalties too. But... yeah, very interesting. Oh my god. Oh, Caspar gets a 10-second penalty for speeding. I think it's 60 kilometers an hour, so it really catches people out here. Move there. There we go. But are the hards starting to kick in and get a little bit better than these mediums? Because Tudor's been absolutely on it at the moment as Gerabot's fallen out of DRS almost. Grizz from the lead gets a penalty. So, yeah, like I said, the penalties are going to start flowing in very shortly. But, I mean, if a lot of people get like the same amount of pens as each other, then they'll just it'll be still be fighting for position on track because they'll all have the same amount of penalties as each other. But in this moment in time, it's not ideal to be getting a penalty this early, that's for sure. And I think Grizz will know that. So he's just got to keep his head down and push on in this race and try to eke out that gap as much as he can throughout this race. We still have 68 laps to... No, not 68, sorry. 58 laps to go. My maths has been horrible today. It's not ideal at all. Oh, Henchman gets another penalty. That's 6 seconds for him. Yeah, it is. Unfortunately for Henchman. We'll see down the straight. Will J-Man go for the lead here? He might actually think about it, but he's not. He's going to sit back in this DRS train and he's just going to chill because there's so much time to go and he can literally make the move. Just got to be patient and just chill in the DRS. And unfortunately for J-Swell, he's actually fallen out, but he's back into it now. No. So he's out of the DRS. He's going to want to push very hard if he wants to get back into it, but... Oh, he's actually had a great chicane, and that's allowed him to get back in the DRS. But yeah, it's so powerful, this game. You really want to stay in it as much as you possibly can. And Jerabot nearly falls out of it. So he's going to want to push through here. Okay, Combo getting a bit racy. He gets another penalty. Oh my god. That's 12 seconds, I believe, for CZ. Well, look at Tudor. He's on the back of Combo. He's going to look to try and push him. And he's going to look for the move into the chicane. He actually backs out of it. So, smart thinking there from Tudor Gaming. Don't want to go side by side. Don't want to risk it all this early in the race. And he thinks about it very well as Killer AU fell out of the DRS and he's come into the pits. But he's changing the wing. So, something's happened to the Red Bull. And he's got to change that front wing, allowing Donut Gorilla to get past. However, they are very far back to this group as J-Swell now doesn't have a DRS buddy to tag along. He's very far out of it now. So I think he might be removing himself from contention in this DRS train for now. Of course, anything can happen. He can come back. But with how powerful DRS is on this game, it's going to be very hard for him to get back into the DRS. But we'll see what happens. Don't rule him out. Let's just say that for now. There we go. Now it's updated quite a lot. Actually, am I? No, we're good. So... yeah, no, we're fine. I thought I was like a whole lap behind. We'll have a look at these warnings. There are so many warnings already. Oh my god, that is crazy. I don't even want to look at that, to be honest. There is so much going on in just with that, with the warnings, the off-track excursions. And we're only 15 laps in the race, but Grizz is on it at the moment. On his Wallaby debut, by the way, he's doing well. He's actually up on his time in the first sector, 15 laps in on the mediums, so he's not doing poorly, that's for sure. Putting himself in contention for the win, however, he does have that penalty that's sitting on his head. But we'll see what he can do to capitalise from that. These guys, they're just sitting patient. Nothing too much that they need to do. Just chilling at the moment. But yeah, there's not much to talk about at the moment. As Jerabot, every couple laps, he gets so close to falling out of DRS. He manages to squeeze himself back into that second gap, but he really needs to watch it because things can happen causing him to fall out of it, and that'll cost him big time. Alrighty. Oh, well, I've looked down here. It's all Casper's crashed. That might be a safety car. And it is. So, that's going to make things interesting. As we'll have a look. Yeah, he's just crashed into the wall there. He's going to have to move to the left. It's Grizz. I think he's ghosted now, surely. Yeah, he's ghosted. No, he is, but... Grizz will probably pit. I reckon these medium runners might pit. I know it's early, but I feel like you kind of have to in this scenario. Jump onto the hards, go as long as you can. I feel like that's the way. I don't know why War War's on inters, but maybe it's raining. Maybe it'll rain soon. But they all stay out. Jerabot's in. So the Haas have double stacks. So will they be going on the inters or will they just be jumping on the hards? Because if there's rain, then... I think those are inters. Okay. This is where things are going to get interesting because the inters... Will it be raining in time? I see rain though. There's rain. So... The guys that are pitted, they've probably made the right call here because everyone's going to catch up to the safety car and these guys are going to have to pit. So everyone who's pitted for inters have made the right call here. Oh, War. He's got an penalty on the safety car. Oh, he's spun into the wall as well. No damage, but yeah. Track's going to be getting a bit slippery now. Or maybe, I don't even know. But these guys are going to have to pit, I'm sure. Like, this top 5, they'll probably have to pit very soon. If they want to, because the safety car won't be out forever. So they've got to make the call. Otherwise, they're going to lose so much time to the guys that already pitted. But at the same time, yeah, now he's coming in. Grizz is in, but... Oh, I don't know if that's legal. Oh. Oh, dear. Very last-minute call there from J-Man. Oh, and the Astons are double stacking. Some of the Ferraris. J-Sol's going to lose that big time. So will Tudor as everyone's coming in. But I think that pit entry there from J-Man might have been a bit dodgy. Might get reported for that, but we'll see what happens. So the guys that are pitted have paid off big time here. So Haas are back 1-2, Donut, McLaren 3 and 4. But these guys, they haven't lost much, that's for sure. So they're still in it. But we'll see if it actually rains, like hard enough for the track to be wet. Oh, and J-Man's cut the corner under safety car. That's a penalty. I watched that as it was happening, and CZ stays out. Interesting call from him. These guys are getting penalties under safety car. That's 15 seconds for CZ, I believe. We'll get a penalty update real quick. Yeah. A few 3 seconds, and you have a 6 second from Hench. 15 from CZ. That's a lot. That's interesting. go one more lap under safety car, I think. But as much as it, like, yeah, it's raining, and all the guys are pitted for inters, but is it really that wet? Like, is it gonna get wet? Like, the rain's not getting any heavier. It hasn't gotten like any heavier since the start of the safety car. So Henchman doesn't think that it's gonna get any more wet. He's pitted for mediums. So is this something that might make or break his race? But like, it's getting a little bit heavier, but will it actually be enough to cause the track to get wet and cause the inters to be quicker than the dries? Because otherwise they're just going to overheat and die. Okay. Alrighty. So it looks like we're going to go one more lap under the safety car. That is interesting. So this is what the Inters drivers are going to be really happy about. But CZ and Henchman, I feel like they made the wrong call here. I think it's the right thing to do in this case to go on Inters, but I just don't know. You don't know if it's going to get any heavier or the rain's going to stay like this. It's just the waiting game to see if it actually gets any heavier or not. So, I'm just going to try and eat this hot dog as quick as I can so I don't annoy everyone when munching and chewing on the stream into my microphone. Okay, Jerobot will lead us away, the championship leader. He wasn't looking too... It looks like it's easing off the rain. I don't know. But are Inters the right way to go? Will we see Henchman and CZ, the Alpines, making a big call here? Oh, Killer AU gets a penalty, but Jerobot is going to... I don't know why they're warming up their tyres, because it's just going to... If it stays like this, it's going to make them worse. So, when does Jerobot decide to pounce? When will he go? I'm sure he'll go out of the chicane, but we'll see what happens. And coming through the chicane, he's going to floor it on the exit, and he goes. Great restart there from the championship leader. His teammate's going to look in behind and try to keep him ahead as much as possible. The McLarens are going to go side by side, duck puncher on the inside of his teammate. He'll have the outside for turn 2, and he's going to get that traction. He's going to try to get the grip, but that does not work out for him. The Aston Martin's going to look in there, Grizz. But these drivers are going to be careful, because, yeah, it's going to get slippery in a second, but will it? Their tyres will overheat sooner or later unless it really starts to rain and the track gets fully wet. So we're just waiting to see, will it actually happen? We'll have a look at Grizz. He's going to get the job done on Donut Gorilla down the inside. Oh, that's Duck Puncher, sorry. He gets it done on Duck Puncher. So Duck down to 5th. We're going to look at... Actually, I want to look at these two henchmen. How's he looking? Because he's on those dry tyres compared to everyone's enters. Will he be quicker or will he be slower? And we've got a position swap for the lead. Cross eyes. Goes past his teammate. And he gets the job done. Oh, a bit of a tap on the wall on the exit, but Cross eyes is looking pretty good at the moment. DRS is enabled, so hasn't been disabled yet. And we'll get notified when it isn't, but there it is. There's the dots. So I think it will get worse this rain. It's just a matter of when rather than if at this point. So we're not even halfway through the race. Will we actually get this done before Tier 3? So the Haas cars have broken DRS. Actually, no, they haven't. That's Cross Eyes. He's broken DRS from Jerobot. However, he's got DRS again, so he's just going to burn his battery. He's going to get back in the DRS, but for a moment there, Donut was out of the DRS, so something happened to Jerobot. But he's recovered from it. Oh, everyone's sliding out of the final chicane as Combo Ollie getting the move done. However, they're going to go side by side, Combo and J-Man Diego. J-Man will have the inside, which will switch to the outside for the next corner. Combo cannot do much about that. And the Williams driver gets past. As Duck's pitted. Oh, Duck was on... No, Duck's on dries. The track's wet, though. Oh, it's getting wet. I don't know why he's pitted now, but... Unless he had to change his wing again, I'm not sure. But there you go. Donut Gorilla out of DRS. So surely this is when the Haas cars start to run away here. Yeah, that was not a very good corner. So that allows Grizz to go back through. But now we just got to see what is going to happen between Cross Eyes, Jerobot. Will they continue to break away or will Grizz close in? But without the help of DRS, it's going to be quite hard for them. But is the track going to get any more wet? It's really hard to tell. It's like... Oh, Grizz is coming in. Okay. I wonder why he's coming in. Dries? Yeah, dries. This is very interesting. So, oh, Combo's left the session. No. Oh, no. Somebody that's in contention here has disconnected. I have him added. But is he going to come up on my thing? He's not coming up online. I'll just have to scroll down here. We'll send him an invite, even though it might not send for him, but... Surely... Yeah, the dots have disappeared. So... The inters aren't really the strat here. I thought it would have been. I thought it was going to get wet. But it looks like it hasn't happened too much as Kirko's had a moment. As the track... It's getting wetter. It's getting more wet. I swear it is, but... Oh, yeah. It's so annoying for Combo. I'm going to send him another invite. Hopefully we can get him back in. Like, he doesn't come up online for me. So, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Well, like, if it doesn't send him the invite. Like, yeah, I'm not sure. It's got to be getting wet now. Is Grizz actually gaining on the leader? Hang on. Grizz. 698, 704, 708, 722. Nah, he's not. Both Ferraris have boxed. So JSOS coming in, and so is the AI of Combo. He's going to get caught out in the double stack. That is unfortunate for him. So if it dries up, and it actually doesn't end up getting wet, the track... Oh, War sliding everywhere. Oh my god, that could have been close to contact between him and Henge, as he does. Oh my god, what is going on? So close to contact between the two drivers. As Henge gets passed on those dry tyres, he's looking like he's getting some grip in. But will this benefit him? It's hard to tell. War looking for the inside. No. He's going to sit back. Oh, he's going to go for the move down the inside. And War Machine up the position. Gets the move done. Nice move there from the Sauber. As Goffey's chilling in 6th. I just want to see, will this track actually get wet or will it just dry up? J-Man finally gets past Donut Gorilla. But Toodle pits. Oh no. That is not ideal, Scotty. Not ideal at all. Felty and CZ. Oh dear. There's an end plate of Felty Rabbit gone as there's contact made between him and CZ. But oh, it did. 17 laps. There's no chance. Oh, that's bad to worse. Yeah, that's unfortunate. It really is. You hate to see it, but yeah, this is really interesting because I'm not sure. Will it dry up? Oh, battle here between the two. Oh! J-Man and Donut Gorilla make contact almost, I think. Out of the chicane as Goffey gets his first penalty of the race. War Machine up to 5th. Lovely stuff from him, but these guys on the fresh hard, so like your J-Swell, your Grizz. Oh, J-Swell! That could have been close between him and Duck Puncher. Sorry for the lag, everybody. As J-Swell have the inside advantage. And he gets the job done. It's still wet, so I feel like it's still slippery. Like a bit on the track. So it's... The driver's still going to be careful. Like, can't just floor it out of the corners, otherwise you're just going to lose a lot of grip. But these two Haas cars in the DRS, they're just running away at the moment. And this is really allowing them to cement themselves further up the field, further away from the field. And this will help them when it comes to pitting. Because they'll be 5 seconds clear of J-Man. And all these guys have got penalties. J-Swell doesn't have a penalty though, so he'll be one to watch. I think there was someone else, Combo, but he lost so much time with that double stack and now he's on the old medium, so he's really been thrown out of the contention at this point in time in this race, so it's not looking good for a man who started on pole position, but still a long way to go in this race. We are not even halfway through. Believe it or not, we are not even halfway through. It should be done before 8, I hope. Just... These two will be fighting with each other, doing the swaps as they are in the DRS, so... I just want to see, the dot's still on the track? Yeah. But he's obviously going to be going to the right hand side, trying to get as much water as he possibly can off that racing line. As the tyres are going to start to overheat, so... Such a weird situation we have where it's like... It's wet, but it's not. So it's like raining, but the track's dry. But it's slippery, and the tyres still overheat. The weather system on this game is interesting on certain tracks. But hello, we got a bit of a battle here. CZ, Kirko, Combo, and Killer AU in this little DRS group here. CZ makes a mistake. He's got like 20 seconds at pens at this point, I think. Might be 18. 18 seconds for CZ. Oh my god. Almost getting hit there by Kirko. No, not getting any worse the weather. It looks like it, but it's really not. It's weird. Kirko picks up a penalty. That's his first of the race, I believe. Yeah, it is his first. Now, when I get an update on Grizz, he's 30 seconds back. He's lost a lot of time. So, I feel like it's a really close one between how good the hards and the, not the hards, the dries and the inters are, but I think it's stopped raining. Yeah, it has. So these guys have made the wrong call, and it means they're gonna have to pit. They probably could have actually, I would say wrong call, but they've got to pit now. So it's really gonna screw over Jerobot here, as unless they want to double stack, they're gonna lose. He's gonna lose a lot of time having to stay out an extra lap on bone dry track. Leader. So after everyone pits, Hench should take the lead. But unless he wants to double stack, Jerobot might have to stay out one lap longer. So yeah, no, the inters were quicker. Goffey undercutted J-Swell massively. Unless something happened to J-Swell, but nothing really did. 2.7 seconds, Jerobot comes in, but Cross Eyes stays... No, Jerobot stays out, Cross Eyes comes in. So, I thought this would happen, but Jerobot needs to have a very good lap here. He can't afford to make any mistakes on this lap. So, Donut Gorilla comes in for the mediums. These guys come onto the hards as they haven't used them yet this race. So, I'm sure they can go to the end here. 40 laps, I reckon they can do it. War Machine's in. But yeah, Goffey, he undercuts J-Swell quite a big amount here. Goffey should come out ahead of War Machine. Actually, no, he won't. War Machine will come out ahead. Yeah, he does. He was ahead in the first place. So, yeah, Grizz losing out to these guys too. But we're about to see Jerobot come into the pits, so we'll see if he lost out big time to the cars behind, like your Henchman, your J-Man. But Cross Eyes comes out. And he came out just ahead. No tire restrictions. Yeah, so we're good to go from here. Any tires that they want now for the rest of the race. So Jerobot's in. We're going to see what everyone else can do. Henchman should actually come out ahead. Yeah, he's going to lose out to J-Man here. So staying out that lap longer really has cost Jerobot big time. As he's lost out to the Williams, he might even... Oh, just. So it's close, but this is hurting him in terms of where he was originally. He was chilling in the DRS with his teammate in that whole time period. They were on the inters and they were ahead of everyone else by like 4 seconds. And now he's got some work to do if he wants to win this race. At least get back up there with his teammates. So Cross Eyes was going to have to fight the flag and carry it for the Haas team for now. Yeah, War Machine coming ahead of J-Swell. He has not been able to get those hard tyres fired up, so Yeah, it probably would have been worth double stacking, to be honest with you. It's like, oh, there's combos penalty. So 24 laps on the mediums. I think the tyres are starting to give out. Not give out, but be worn enough for him to understeer around the place, considering how he was on those tyres earlier. Ooh, hello. Goffey and War Machine. Battle here, side by side into turn 1. Goffey will hang back. But Goffey actually made up some time on War Machine. And he's looking for a nice cheeky result in this race. Because of their fighting, it's allowed Jaswell to come into this battle. Closing is almost within DRS range. So originally the guys that I think Henchman, he pitted under the safety car for Inters, and he pitted again later for back to dries before everyone else did. Oh, it's Killer He's had a moment. He's going around. Pens, yes we can. But yeah, so Henchman was one. Grizz was another, as we see them swap positions. So does Two Door Gaming. That's J-Man and Henchman swapping, and so does Two Door and Jerabot. But those guys pitted. Oh, Two Door gets a penalty. That's 3 seconds. Who else was there originally? There was CZ. He stayed out like the whole time. I don't think he pitted at all. I think he pitted under the hards under the safety car. Or he might have stayed out the whole time. But yeah, Henchman, massive position gainer from that little period. But he's got 12 seconds of penalties, so is it really helping him in the end? Lots of penalties starting to emerge now in this race. There's only 4 drivers that haven't gotten penalties, and that's Cross Eyes, Jerabot, Jaswell, and Duck Puncher. And I might actually have a look at their... Oh, it's Killer Ray's crash. That's going to be a safety car. It is. Hello. So, it's crashed at the Wall of Champions. And there's a penalty for Jaswell. Under safety car. Oh, dear. Yeah, it was worth it. I feel like it was worth it for those guys. In the end, the guys on the Inters gained more than the guys on the dries. But as soon as it switched to dry, obviously the guys on the dry tyres made the bigger impact. But, so, what do we see now? These hard runners are going to stay out. Henchman will come in. Does he have another set of hards he can use? Donut should stay out. Most of these guys will stay out, but like CZ combo, surely they're going to come in. But we'll see. Oh, Goffy's coming in. 4 lap olds mediums. Maybe he's got hards he can jump onto. Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does have hards. They're 14 laps old, but I mean, you never know what it can do for you. Just see his War Machine's up to 7. But we're halfway through the race finally. It's taken us quite some time, but we are here. It's our third safety car now. I think it's our third. We had lap 1, and then we had the one under the rain, and then we've had this one. So, Duck Puncher, Cross Eyes, and Jerabot, the only ones without penalties. So we're going to actually have a geezer. We're going to have a geeze about their situation in terms of penalties. So we're really going to look at McLaren and Haas. That's all we need to see. Donut Gorilla, big. A lot of pens here. Holy crap, did he get like triple warnings or something? Oh no, sorry, that's... might have gotten a double warning there. Oh dear. Duck, there's 1 penalty? 1 warning, sorry. There's 1 warning. And the Haas guys, they have been very, very respectful in terms of these track limits. They have not gotten a single thing. There's nothing for the Haas. What? Yeah, and Duck's only got 1 warning too, I think. Holy crap, this page is absolutely huge. Yeah, no warnings for track limits. That is impressive. Both Haas drivers are absolutely doing their best to stay within the lines here. And that's good, because that means they can use them, be a little bit more riskier later on in the race. Okay. The calendar finally realigns itself after this week as well, guys. The whole league is back. We'll be back on the same page after this race. Actually, yeah. And that is Saudi tonight as well, Tier 3, straight after this. Tuesday will be Saudi as well, and then Tier 1 that's Saudi. So, and then we have our Easter break. So another break, but what can you do? And at this point in time, it looks like Jerobot is looking to extend that lead in the championship by even more. As Combo down in 13th and J-Sol in 9th. It's really going to probably, I'd say, confirm that he's champion. Like, obviously not mathematically, but realistically, what can you do? If you're like 100 points back, and that's your second place, it's really it's a massive hill to climb if you want to gain all those points back. I know there's another double points round maybe by the end of the season. I think Australia might be. I might be wrong, but if it's a 100% race, then surely it's double points. Like, oh my god, this phone. I can't even get onto Twitch again. I'm so sorry, someone's talking in the chat. Can't even reply to you right now. No. Alrighty. Stream for almost an hour and a half. So, safety cars in this lap. It'll be Cross Eyes leading the way. So, sun is out, shining. Got some blue sky off in the distance and the clouds starting to move away from the track, which means we should have a sunny end to this race. We'll see though what happens later on, but it looks like at the moment it's going to be dry for now. But we'll see when Cross Eyes decides to go. When will he decide to go? I'm sure he'll do the exact same thing as Jerobot did. And there it is. So, J-Man reacts quite well to it. But we go racing again here at Canada. And we are over half distance now. Not long to go now in this race. About 30 laps once, well, about 32 laps. J-Swell and Duck Punch are fighting. Can these Haas drivers stay penalty-less? As it's starting to lag, we don't need that, please. We don't need the lag. Don't need it at all. Not here for it. As it's really starting to get not ideal. Come on. You got this. We've made it halfway through the race. Can we please just make it through another half? That's all I ask for you, Internet. That's all I ask. Would not be ideal as if the last. What should we call it? I need to start adding some of these guys on Steam just in case I ever do these Tier 4 races again. Just so I could join off somebody. At least have somebody to join off of in case I disconnect. Because like for Tier 2, when I do Tier 2 comms, I've got it. Like just in case every now and then. As Grizz gets past Donut Gorilla. So, making some moves, this Grizz, almost 15 lap old hards. I didn't even realise there's 30 lap old hards from Two Door Gaming. He's surely got a pit again later on in this race. He's been on those tyres since lap 9. What? we've got to pit at some point. Obviously not now. I think those tires can go forever, but